In this video, I'm going to talk about the podcasts that help me stay up to date with the publishing industry. If you're a podcast junkie like I am, you won't want to miss this one. Podcasts. If you want to advance your knowledge, there's no better resource out there, aside from these videos. Podcasts are great because you can listen to them in the car, at the gym, and you can even listen to them at different speeds. Combined with a charismatic host and a good sound quality, it's no wonder why podcasts are the #1 way that most authors consume their content these days. Here are the shows I've been listening to for the last couple of years. Maybe there'll be some hidden gems that you haven't discovered yet. As always, links to the show are in the video description below. First up is the Sterling and Stone family of podcasts, which needs no introduction. Johnny B. Truant, Sean Platt, and Dave Wright co-host a couple of different podcasts: the Self-Publishing Podcast, Authorpreneur's Almanac, and The Smarter Artist. They are pioneers in the industry and they talk about their experiences. They're savvy marketers too, so this is definitely a show you should be listening to. Friendly warning though, it's not safe for work. Next is the Creative Penn Podcast with Joanna Penn. Joanna's podcast is the one that convinced me to jump into self-publishing. Not only is she a great interviewer, she's forward-thinking too. The Rocking Self-Publishing Podcast is hosted by Simon Whistler, who interviews successful authors in order to figure out what works and what doesn't. And it's hard not to fall in love with his awesome British accent. I listen to the Kobo Writing Life podcast because they do interviews with emerging indie authors as well as bestsellers. The Self-Publishing Answers podcast also does interviews with indie authors and talks about topics that are relevant to us. It's hosted by Nick Thacker and my friends Kevin Tumlinson and Justin Sloan. The Writing Excuses podcast focuses purely on writing craft. It's a roundtable with several authors, most notably Brandon Sanderson, and they talk about ways to write better stories. Each episode is usually pretty short too, so you can get back to writing. The Writership podcast also focuses purely on craft. It's hosted by Leslie Watts and Alyssa Archer, and what makes this show unique is that they review samples of manuscripts from indie authors and then offer suggestions on how to revise it. If you're looking for yet another writing craft show, check out Grammar Girl. It's hosted by Minion Fogarty, and she talks about grammar rules and some very interesting stories behind why our language is the way it is. It's a short podcast too. I've also been listening to the Author Audience podcast with Shelley Hitz lately. She's an author coach and a business strategist who gives practical tips on being a writer. And of course, I can't forget the Sell More Books show, hosted by Brian Cohen and Jim Kukral. The goal of the show is, well, to help you sell more books. They cover news items and give major tips on how to make more money from your books. Author Level Up is a proud sponsor of the show. I'll stop there. This is by no means an exhaustive list, and there are a lot of new podcasts that start every year, as well as a ton that I probably haven't discovered yet. The key is to find the shows that resonate with you and give you value. Now, I'd like to hear from you guys. What podcasts do you listen to on a regular basis? Leave a comment below. I'm always looking for new shows. If this is your first time watching, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week I do videos of craft, marketing, and business advice. I also cover publishing industry news that will help you grow your author business, sell more books, and connect with readers. I hope I can play a small part in your future success because it's time for you to get the author career that you deserve. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.